Hello everybody, I'm here with a hobby, what's it say, see, get closer so we can both read it, 794 electronic. It's made by Thaft from West Germany. The lady was having an issue. She couldn't get the presser foot to pull it through, and you remember, you got a presser foot pressure thing here, and you need to put it back on end. She had it clear up to 5. I don't know what she was running, but an N is where she needs to be at. And when you're working with N, you can do, and when you're with N, you don't have to have this at N. N is somewhere between 1 or 2. Okay, then when you get to 3, then you have to start changing more dials. You change this dial, and then you have to change this dial, okay? Because the 1 and 2 is just like an N. It just means it's lighter tension, okay, on your threads. All right, and I'm trying to figure out what else we need to do. She needed a really good deep cleaning. I found a bunch of thread caught underneath because it wasn't running correctly right there. And then I found out the knife wasn't sharp anymore, so I put a brand new knife on there. And in the book, it's always got instructions on how to do it. When you thread like this one and this one, I always tell people to refer back to the book, because me trying to tell you is never going to happen. But it's going through here, up there, and now this has a handle, okay? You have to lift the handle, it exposes this here. Then you run that thread through here, through this clip, down through this way into the tension, okay? Make sure your foot, this foot here, this is your lift here. Make sure your foot's up so it receives the thread when it goes in, because it makes the chambers move around. It's easier. When the foot is down, it closes the chambers of each one of these, and then you don't get the tension you need for you to run this properly. So that's what you do for each one. You take it and you thread it through here like an over-back looper, and come back here and then clip it here, here, and then goes in here to here, okay? Same thing. They all do the same thing. Goes here, here, here. And then you have one that goes here, one that comes here. And then they go through 2 different slots and then into the needle, okay? But I always tell people, refer back to your book, you know, when you want to thread these through, to make sure you get every little nook and cranny, okay? And then when you go to the next one, this is the one with that big hook thing here. It has a little hole here. It slides it back through that way, and it comes up this way. So you have to follow the diagram. This is the best way to teach you, because if you try to do this without looking at the diagram, you'll get mixed up. So I always tell people, refer back to your book, look it up to make sure you do it correctly. Because the threading the needle is pretty simple. It's just really simple. I got the thing sewing good. At first it was sewing a little bit, you know, loose, so I had to keep adjusting it until it was right. I put this back on N. When you're going to do something heavier, you want to turn it. When you're done doing something heavy, you want to do something on the light side, make sure you bring it back to N, or like a 3. 3 is what you would put all these on. But right now it's on an N, and I'm going to let you guys hear it. It's running a lot better. I'm trying to put pedal here, sorry. Okay, and here it goes. Oops, first of all, you got to make sure make sure that's down. Bad me. And now I got it somehow wrapped around this thing, which is, that's bad. Okay, now we can do it. We don't want anything breaking, that's all we need. Doing all this work for nothing. Yeah, you can see where I had that mishap at, because I had it wrapped around this little screw because I didn't put the foot down. Oh, come on. Start focusing. Okay, we got the foot back down. Alright, and then you go all the way out before you cut it, okay? Then you can cut it, okay? Now, I think this one does not have a cutter, or does it? Oh, yes, it has a cutter back there. Some of them do and some don't. So, but the cutter is right. Let me show you if I can show you. It's right there, but it usually takes 2 hands, and I only have 1 hand. So, anyway, so it is sewing properly now. It's got everything's laying just nicely on it. Let's see the back here. It's a little loose in the back because I don't know what she's running. I mean, she gave me this thing here. I'm not even sure what that material is. It's like real soft. And it looks like she had it running really good. So wherever she had it set at is where she needs to set it at for that material. I just set it for like a basic 2-ply cotton. And I'm trying to figure out which one I was on. Oh, it was on this one. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, now it's sewing fine there. and it's just a little loose here, but I don't know what she was sewing. So for a cotton, that's pretty good. The other side, this side here, was messed up. It was acting weird. It was pulling wrong, and it was not pulling right. But now I think it's this side. Oh, heck, am I lost? No, that's the side I did. That's the side it was a long time ago because it's too loose. This side's not loose. Okay, that's where we're at. So she needs to come pick up her machine. And this is this machine's running really well. It's doing great. It has a handle. She said she didn't have a handle. But what she was doing when she was threading it, she had the handle down. She was standing up and threading it over top of the handle. Then it doesn't run right. So you need to do under the handle so you can still use to pick up the handle. Anyway, I hope I helped her with this video and she understands her machine. The light's fine. Everything about the machine's fine. I fixed this. This was broken. I got that fixed. And just has to remember to adjust her bottom tension to make it feed, because that's what was happening. It wasn't feeding, it was eating everything down below. And after that, it's running really well, and hopefully she gets a lot of use out of her sewing machine. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.